Hey y'all, this is Treacherous Slayer coming at y'all with another video. And before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Now, today we're going to talk about the mainstream horror films from movie theater transitions to TV series. Now, the most anticipated series I will say I'm waiting for is A24's iteration and prequel series of Crystal Lake and Mike Flanagan's interpretation of Carrie, which is going to be dropping soon on Amazon, and the Conjuring TV series, which we know little information about. So before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm about to give you some info that I did my own research on and what we know thus far of the upcoming horror TV shows of 2026. Now, y'all let me know down in the comments, are you excited to see this transitions from horror movies released in the theaters to TV series that we could binge at home? Now, according to my research, the first TV show I want to be talking about today is the Carrie TV show. Now, I'll say Carrie, she's been quiet since like 2013. I don't know if you're a fan of the Carrie movies. Y'all let me know down below which Carrie movie is your favorite and what would you like to see different from this new upcoming TV show. Because what I will say, the cast is stacked, and what I learned that Matthew Lillard will be part of this cast, Heather Graham, and that's them two are Scream alumni, and I also noticed Michael Trucco, and they're also introducing a lot of new up-and-coming faces, which I'm excited to see since we, breakout stars from horror lately, and I'm excited to see who's gonna become iconic after this TV show airs. So I learned from my research that filming has wrapped October 24th of 2025, and it's going to be 8 episodes. So it's being promoted as a mini series. So I don't know if it's going to get a second season or like any other spin-offs or anything. So that's what I learned thus far. And Mike Flanagan is directing this show as well. And like I said, I'm excited due to the casting, and I've always been a Carrie fan, and we all know how iconic the prom scenes are in each film. So y'all let me know down below which Carrie movie is your favorite, and were you also a fan of the spinoff The Rage Carrie, which is like her sister from another mother. So y'all let me know about down below, are you a Carrie fan, and are you anticipating to see this one as well? I don't know, I'm thinking it might be released towards this Halloween because they don't have a specific release date, but it is dropping this year. Now, the next TV show I'll be talking about is the Crystal Lake series. Now, this one I'm definitely highly anticipated, being I'm a avid slasher fan. So it does look like the slasher era is kind of coming to a close because, Scream 7's hitting theaters in a month, and we don't really have any other slashers besides Art the Clown and Terrifier, and no news on I Know What You Did Last Summer update at all since the last one we don't discuss. And I'm interested to see how this transition from horror movies in theaters to TV shows is gonna look like in this upcoming decade, since if you watch my previous videos of my favorite horror TV shows, you will notice some of the slasher TV shows having hit or miss lately, and we're not really seeing that much slasher lore being explored to its truest depths like we're accustomed to. And it looks like paranormal and more original horror movies are being highlighted, which I love to see. I love a creative, original idea that's authentic to its lore. We're starting to see more found footage horror, and also, if you notice, A24 is also producing the new paranormal movie that's about to come out called Undertone. I did a reaction to that. You can go watch that on my channel as well. And I'm just liking to see this new transition into the new era of horror. Y'all let me know down below, are you sad to see the slasher era coming to a close? Because it seems like it's coming to a close. No shade, because it really is. Without originality, authenticity, it can only go so far. So yeah, oh, and sorry for getting a little distracted there, but from what I learned from my research with the Crystal Lake series, that also wrapped October 20th of 2025 last year, which I find I kind of Carrie and Crystal Lake wrapped at the same time. That's awesome to hear. And that's also going to be 8 episodes releasing on Peacock, and the budget's like about 10 million. And we know the iconic Linda Cardellini is going to be Mrs. Voorhees, because obviously Friday the 13th would be nothing without Mrs. Voorhees. She was the original killer. And I'm still confused whether it's going to be like a psychological TV show rather than a slasher, because we all know Friday the 13th is a slasher franchise. But it looks like they might go psychological aspects. So why did Pamela snap mentally, even though we know it's because of what happened to Jason. I also found out that the young Jason is going to be played by Caleb Vincent from the Chucky TV series. Like the last season, he was like the president's son, so I feel like that's a good casting choice. And I also noticed Will Catlett from like Black Lightning and like Devin Kessler from The Godfather of Harlem. So I would say that cast is stacked as well. So I'm definitely excited to see Crystal Lake. And y'all let me know down below, what are you anticipating about Crystal Lake, the series? Like, do you want to see an adult Jason, or do you want it to focus more on Pamela's backstory and how she turned out the way she did? Because I'm gearing for a release of probably this summer, since it's like Crystal Lake, come on, it's like a campy horror franchise. So what better season to release it in the summer? Y'all let me know down below when you think it's going to release, because that's when my research ends there. They're dropping this year, we just don't know when specifically. So yeah, and the last but not least, the other TV show that's been greenlit that we haven't heard anything from is the Conjuring TV series. Like, and I'm definitely excited for that, because I wanted to see the lore more, explore like all the demons that Ed and Lorraine have like vanquished over the years. So that'll be interested to see what can be explored there, because what I know according to my research is that obviously it's under HBO, like it's going to be produced under that network, and the showrunner is Nancy Wan, W-N, not Nancy Wan. She's also has experience with TV shows like Jessica Jones and Supernatural. So I would say, given those details, the show is in good hands. And also the OG producers from the film, James Wan and Peter Safran, are still attached to the projects as well. It's still unknown whether Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson will return as Ed and Lorraine. According to my research, like, we don't know whether they're gonna return or not. So it seems like they're still casting and deciding who they want to continue this show, because we don't know if it's going to be tied to their characters or just going to be new investigators, like trying to investigate other supernatural entities that Ed and Lorraine have debunked and, you know, brought to an end. So it's still unknown whether them two will be returning. So y'all let me know down below, would you want to see entirely new characters in the Conjuring series, or do you still want it to focus on Ed and Lorraine? So I feel like the last film closed out their family arc conclusively, in a sense, because they've been fighting for like a decade. So it would make sense that they pass the torch to someone else. So I don't know. I'm definitely excited for those 3 TV shows. And what do you prefer? Do you prefer like we get movie theater releases, or are you fine with horror transitioning to TV show format? Because I noticed they're sticking to like 8 episodes, so I wonder if they're just like testing out the viewership and seeing if it's gonna, you know, be groundbreaking in a juggernaut of a series. So y'all let me know, out of the 3, which one are you excited for? And we don't really have a release date for the Conjuring series as well. Like I said, it's still in development, but they're still aiming to release it sometime this year. So you let me know down below, when do you think the Conjuring is gonna drop and everything. I'm also just, you know, waiting patiently, because we have no trailers for either of these 3, but according to my research, they're definitely dropping this year, that's for sure. So it looks like horror is still thriving, it's just transitioning into a different era rather than the same methods of release that we're used to. So y'all let me know down below, are you excited to see that some of your favorite horror IPs are getting TV shows rather than new movies? So I'm Treacherous Slayer, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.